Is over. It was mostly March mundaneness today. Not very many exciting games, so I'm expecting a day of exciting and amazing finishes on Friday. With not a lot of upsets today, there were some pretty good scores. Congratulations to those people who got 15 out of 16 correct today. First-time players, 3 first-time players, Trevor Kelly, Greg Sharonis, and Jackie Miyazaki, as well as last year's runner-up, Rachel Schaefer, all got 15 out of 16 today. Nice job, you guys. With 14 out of 16, we had the 2-time champion of the pool, Mike Schmidt, with another fine showing here early on, although he'll come crashing down to earth with his Syracuse pick to win it all. Also with 14, Robert Katayama, Jonah Kaufman, Jeff Bry, Bruce Goodman, Andrew Van Wy, Jason Flynn, and Justin Donald. Also with 14 was last year's Potter Award winner, Jean Powell, attempting to redeem herself with a nice showing so far this year. And the random bracket had 14 out of 16 correct. That, of course, is my joke bracket that I made that probably will not end up being too good later on, but is doing well so far because I did pick it normally for the first round. I switched one game from today from my actual bracket, and that was a winner, Iowa State. 15 people tied with 13. I'm in that group, fairly solid right there. Half the pools got 12 out of 16, so if you got 12 out of 16, don't feel too special. 19 people got a mediocre 11 out of 16, including former champions Chris Heigl and Jeff Nixon. Weak. With a shameful 10 out of 16, we had Earl Kelly, former champion. We had Kevin Orton with a shameful 10 out of 16, who was scrambling to get into the pool with minutes to go this morning. And I was excited that he was able to get his picks in because I knew he would be making a $40 donation to our cause. Also with 10 out of 16 is Logan Toski, and I'll have more on him in a minute. In the cellar, though, with 9 out of 16, a pathetic showing of only 9 for 16, Adrian Ramirez. Dude, Adrian, terrible. But don't worry, Adrian, you will not win the Potter Award. You will not finish in last place because here are Logan Toski's Final Four. You guys ready for this? He has Gonzaga in the Final Four. Not happening. He has Murray State in the Final Four. Yeah, they've only got to get through Marquette, Missouri, and Michigan State to get there. Nice pick, Logan. He also has Temple in the Final Four. They suck. They might lose tomorrow. And finally, by the way, he has Temple in the championship game. Finally, Logan Toski has Indiana winning it all. Yes, you heard his Final Four correct. Indiana, Temple, Murray State, and Gonzaga. Logan, you suck, dude. Thanks for your donation. Thank you, Gene Powell, for recruiting this fool. Just make sure he plays again next year and pays his $80 next year, because he will receive the $40 fine for coming in last. You know about that, Gene. By the way, Logan also had South Dakota State and Harvard in the Elite Eight. Illustrious. If anyone has ever cinched up the Potter Award this early, that's it. Thank you for your donation, Logan. We appreciate it. I also want to clown on those people who have the always creative all 4 number 1 seeds in the Final Four. Yes, something that has happened only once in the last 20 years. All 4 number 1 seeds reaching the Final Four. People who make that pick are always lame, by the way. Adrian Ramirez, lame. Kevin Orton, lame. No wonder why you guys are in the cellar. Also, with this illustrious pick of all 4 number 1 seeds, Johnson Coley. Who are you, by the way? I need to know who some people are. Brandon Oot. And Kevin Donahue, who aptly, or maybe not so aptly, has named himself on the site Sports Genius. Kevin, change the name, buddy. Sports Idiot is probably available. All right, 79 people played this year. The payouts are posted on the site. Check it out there. First payout is $200 to the winner after the round of 32, which ends this Sunday. In case you're curious, 33 people picked Kentucky out of 79. 15 people picked North Carolina. 9 people picked Michigan State. 7 picked Missouri. 5 picked Syracuse. 3 people picked Ohio State. 2 picked Kansas. 2 picked Baylor. One person picked Wisconsin. Susan Potter. Thank you for a donation. One person picked Marquette, Evan Keller. At least he went there. He's going homer on us. No problem. And then we also had the aforementioned stellar pick of Indiana, which will not happen. All right, should be a great day on Friday. Have fun watching the games. Back at you with a first round update after Friday's games are done. See ya.